Everybody, Jose Perez, your broker owner of Lotus Group Real Estate and member of the Greater Downey Association of Realtors, bringing you episode number 8 of Lunch with the Top Producer. And with me is my co-host,
Monica Rivera. I'm the Director of Growth over at Keller Williams, Southeast Los Angeles. We're so excited to have our special guest here today.
Thank you guys, Josue Ramon with Excellence Premier Real Estate. Super excited and to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me.
and guys, come on in. We're here coming to you from Dickey's Barbecue Pit in the city of Downey in the beautiful new promenade. Come on in.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you.
Once again, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Lunch with the Top Producer. And I want to take the time and also thank you, Josue, for giving of your time. I know that you're a busy man and you've actually taken time out of your schedule to come and talk to some of our members.
Right.
I've seen you grown so much in the industry. When I first started, you were one of the first speakers and you inspired me with your story.
Thank you.
It was when you were, I was that lady I used to work with,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you
yeah.
came and
Remember,
spoke.
yeah.
And I remember you were producing at a high level and you transitioned into now owning your own office. How has the change been for you so far?
Well, it's not easy, but I just love what I do. I like to share my knowledge with other people, and I'm glad, I'm super happy to be here because I just want to be a vehicle for other success. Actually, my office, we have a theme that we like to see other people happy and successful. So that's how I go. That's how I run my life. I just like others to be successful and grow together as a team.
That's good to hear, man. I really appreciate that.
So let me ask you a question, Josue. One of the things I love to find out when I'm talking to the real estate agents is really what made you passionate about getting into real estate? Why real estate?
Well, passion. Let me be honest with you guys. Real estate, it was an inspiration. It was more desperation because back in 2009 or in 2008, the market crashed, right? The market crashed, and the company I was working for, they closed down. So in 2009, April 2009, I was unemployed. So I went to apply for other jobs without university degree. I mean, I was getting paid a really low paycheck, basically. So there was no way I was going to be able to basically provide for my family. So the other option was real estate. I mean, I said to myself, never again I'm going to depend on a company. It's going to be, if I get X results, it's going to be on me. I'm not going to blame anyone else but myself. So I decided to go into real estate.
Beautiful, man. I like what you said. It was out of desperation.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's usually how a lot of people say either you make it or you don't. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? And the fact that you've able to, push forward after being an employee to now being a high producing agent, it's amazing testimonial for a lot of people to follow. Now, they usually say that not all top producers are going to be great owners, and not every great owner is going to be a top producer, but you've managed to handle both. How do you balance one being and running your own personal business and still running your personal brokerage and having the success you guys have had? Because you guys have grown in the last few years.
Yes, I mean, we're growing little by little. Especially going back when I started in the business, I mean, I had no time to learn or basically learn it myself. I believe that success leaves clues, right? So going back to when I started real estate, I was blessed to join a big office with top producers, and I noticed, many agents opening 5, 6 escrows a month, and I used to ask myself, well, what those agents have that I don't have, right? We are in the same market, same office. We have the same tools. So going back to that, I mean, they're doing something that I'm not doing. So again, I didn't have a chance to learn it or myself. I just basically follow their success, their clues, basically. So going back to your question, that's what I'm doing. That's why, thank you so much. You and I, we have a mastermind.
Yes.
So I learned a lot from Jose and also Edwin. And you know who you are, guys. It's a secret mastermind owners. So we learn from each other. So again, I don't like to reinvent the wheel. I mean, the recipe is there. I
gotta follow the
just
instructions, right?
exactly, and that's what I tell my team. If I give you a recipe to bake a chocolate cake and you follow it, right, you'll get a chocolate cake. But if you start, innovating,
Putting your own
you'll
style.
get something else. I mean, real estate, guys, is so simple. Again, it's not easy, right? So I don't know if I answered your question.
You did answer my question. That was key because you're just leading people with what you've already learned that others have already had success with,
Exactly.
And I think it doesn't change when you're building a business, especially even if you're running an office like you have, is following the basics. And the basics of real estate don't change. So the fact that you're adamant of teaching that to your agents and following them yourself, because at the end of the day, you lead by example. Yes or no? And you've been doing an amazing job of that, and I commend you for that.
So I know everybody's wondering, because I'm wondering. Tell us a little bit more. What's your recipe for the chocolate cake? What's that secret sauce?
right. Just Google it, guys. Google it.
What's that secret sauce? Some of what you're teaching
Right,
your
right.
agents, some of what you do on a daily basis
Right.
that ensures your success in real estate.
So number one, you have a goal. You have to be clear at your goal. If it's 12 deals, $100,000, you have to be clear, because what I notice in life and in business, there's a lot of agents that they don't even know what they want. They're just going all over the place. Once you know, then you have a plan, right?
Absolutely.
So that's number one, the goal, the plan, and then the systems, right? So that's basically it. So for instance, let's say I want to make $100,000, right? All I need is 12 deals right now a year, which is one a month. That's all you need, one a month. How am I gonna get that? Well, what I learned from others, and also I get coached also by Tom Ferry, by the way. Free commercial for you, Tom. Discount on my coaching fee, right? So what's working for me? It's obviously my database. I talk to many agents in business. They've been in the business for 20 years or plus, and they don't have a clientele. They don't have a database. They don't have a system. It doesn't matter the CRM. Could be a notebook. Could be a. But as long as you have track of your past clients and you have a system behind it, it's gonna give you referrals
Absolutely.
or repeat business. So, for instance, my database. That's the main lead source. My database. I have a system in place already where I call them once a quarter, every 3 months. They get a mail out once a month with value, just listed, just sold, a market update, birthday cards, holidays cards. So
You're really
what am I
in
doing?
touch with them.
Exactly, because what's the saying? Out of sight, out of mind.
Absolutely.
You
Very true.
always have to be
Very true.
present. I mean, especially on the holidays, guys. People get together, especially on Christmas, right?
Christmas, la
Tamales,
familia.
yeah, tamalitos y todo. Y siempre hay alguien, there's always someone that says on the table, you know what, this coming year I'm gonna buy a home. And what if you, Monica,
Know your
send
goals.
Absolutely.
they're gonna,
You're speaking my language. You're
Right.
speaking my language, because I know one of the things that we coach our agents to is exactly that, right? The database is the gold mine. Amazon reaches out to us, 1,000 times if you're an Amazon Prime
Right.
member. That's what we need to be doing with our agents. So not necessarily just so that those agents are the ones that are giving us that business, but it's when you're at Christmas dinner and somebody's cousin's friend says they want to buy a house, you're the first person that they think of, right?
exactly.
Because you're giving them value. That's
Right.
Be in the way.
absolutely.
Right. So if you place that system on your database, it's guaranteed that you'll get 10% either repeat business or referrals.
10%.
That's number one. That's only like
And
one
that could
source.
mean that could be an extra 12 transactions that you're talking about on a daily basis.
Right.
Talk goals, guys. Plan. Then you talk about systems to execute those plans, and huge on your database. Which we've been interviewing a lot of top producers, and it's funny that every single one of them brings up your database. Yet we have a lot of agents out there that are not tapping or building
Their
their database.
database.
And that could be in your retirement. At the end of the year, when you're done, you can sell that database, right?
Exactly.
So it's for future business. So let me ask you, Josue, do you have a team? And if you do have a team, how do you utilize every single member of that team? How are you structured as far as your
Right.
team goes?
I'm starting a team now. Obviously, like I said, I want to multiply myself and also share my knowledge. And I believe that everybody deserves to be successful. Again, it's not going to be easy, but the recipe is there. Right now, I have a team of 4 members, 4 buyers agent, which we have big goals this year. Also, I have Anita, which is my wife. Behind the scenes, she's eating, right? She runs the office and also runs my marketing. So I have buyers agents right now because thank God I get a lot of referrals.
And she's a big support system. I know
Of
that.
course, yeah.
She plays a huge role. We have a little mastermind. He shared something else that was a key for you guys. He's going to be part of a mastermind group that's going to help you, support you, is going to push you. And I know in our mastermind group as owners, we have a goal every month that we need to be having 3 new recruited agents, right?
Right.
And that's something that he didn't share and get into detail with, but mastermind groups are there to hold you accountable too, and they're very crucial to your success as well.
Absolutely.
So I have some questions that some of the agents also put together. What are the systems that you utilize most when it comes to prospecting to get all your listings and the most success out of those listings?
Right. Well, going back to the database, you have to, because I started my database when I started real estate in 2009. So when you call them once a quarter, you give value to your buyers. Now, guess what? I love buyers because those are future listings.
Absolutely.
If you follow up with, let's say, your 2009 clients and you give value, hey, Mr. Jose, right now is the best time to refinance and remove the PMI, or you can upgrade. You can sell this home, use that equity and buy something bigger, better area, and have the same monthly payment. So I basically squeeze or give value to my database. So
And
that's how I
key.
get listings.
Like you said, top of mind, right?
Exactly.
Out of sight, out of mind. So
Second-
let's get a little break. The food's right here. We have some good, amazing food. I know you're hungry.
I'm
you know,
starving.
So let's dig in right now, and then we can get back into asking you questions. How about that?
Yeah.
Good? You good?
Definitely. Let's eat.
Let's go.
See?
So guys, that was a great lunch.
Delicious.
Really good
Lunch,
lunch.
really good lunch. Yeah.
Ahora vamos a dar sueño.
Yeah, right.
So, Sweat, we know that the business is tough, right? And we go through a lot of challenges, and it's very important to have a strong mindset. What do you do to keep your mind strong, to develop your mindset, and what are some of the books you're reading now and some that impacted your real estate career when you were coming out in the business?
Well, first of all, I mean, my morning routine is really important. I mean, I'm sure you take showers, right?
I like to,
I hope so.
I like
so.
to do them on a daily basis.
Okay,
yes.
why do you do that? Why?
Because I want to make sure that I'm clean and I
Right.
smell good and
Exactly.
you
So
know.
every morning I take my mental or shower. How? You know, by being grateful. Once you're grateful, the fear disappears. I always say, thank God I'm alive, I'm healthy, I have my little babies, my wife is healthy, business is great, so all the fear disappears. So that's number one. Second of all, which I just started again,
Showering?
exercise.
You start
Yeah.
showering?
Yeah. Oh, the kids can have. You're good one. You got me there. Exercising is really important. It gives you energy throughout the day. So again, affirmations also are really important. I'm always telling myself I'm determined, I am fearless, I am powerful, I am unstoppable. This is my time, this is my time, this is my time. And I even sharing it with my kids. My little one, 3 years old, is already saying it. So she's really confident. So I really believe once you have that morning routine, everything else just goes into place.
Have you read The Miracle Morning
No.
by Hal Erod? I highly recommend it for any of the agents that are out there because talking about a morning
is it called?
routine, The Miracle Morning
Miracle
by
Morning.
Hal Erod, and they actually have The Miracle Morning for Realtors. It talks about exactly that, 5 things that how to start your morning. Right,
It's
a little bit of
really
quiet
good.
time, affirmations, exercise, reading, and gratitude.
Yeah, exactly. And trust me, guys, do it for 5 days, a week. I guarantee you're going to see a big difference in your attitude. You're going to be more confident, confidence. I believe if you go back to the videos, all the top producers, if you notice, I believe they're really confident because they have the knowledge. So to me, knowledge equals confidence.
What's
right?
one book that you would recommend that you read early in your business that helped you a lot?
Richest Man in Babylon.
Which is I read
Good
that.
book. That's a really good book.
Really
Love it.
easy book to read. You can read it in 2-3
The
days.
70-10-10-10.
Right, right. So I love it and I follow it. So I highly recommend you guys, each of you, to read it.
So we were talking about mindset, and when we were talking, well, while we were eating, we were talking a little bit about how we look for mindset in agents because skills we can teach, but the attitude we
Right.
can't. What are some of the tips that you have for new agents that are getting into the business on how they can be successful, how they can strive to be the Josue Ramon?
Oh, wow, thank you. Yeah, well, you can do way better. So I'm just a vehicle, and whatever I can serve you guys and help you, just use it, please. So this is what I got really quick. I don't remember the name of the book, and I'm still searching for that book. I learned about the 5 steps of success, right? I'm just gonna talk to the first 4, right? The first step is when you don't know, like you have to be. It's called unconscious incompetence.
Just incompetent.
Right. So, which means that you don't know that, and you have to accept it. Trust me. Now that I have an office, I interview a lot of agents, and they're not coachable. They just want to innovate. They want to start their own, a system.
Rich quick.
Right. So, the first thing I learned is to be coachable. To say, you know what, Jose, I don't know this. Show me the way. So you have to be coachable. So that's number 1, unconscious incompetence. Number 2, the second step is conscious incompetence, which in this business, which means that you know that you don't know and you don't do anything about it. So I guarantee you that each office have their trainings, their role playing, and I see a lot of agents. I even go to open houses just to check the competition, right? Like a normal person, no type, and I bump into agents that they spend the whole weekend sitting there in their computer, laptop.
Oh, no.
They don't talk to clients. They don't give value. Why is that? Why? Because they don't know what to say.
And they're not working on it.
Exactly. They don't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
So they don't have the confidence to talk to people or the value to give people. So guys, if you're listening to me and you're in the business for many, many years and you're that step, go talk to your manager, broker, go to those role-playing sessions. Trust me, it's gonna give you more knowledge, which again, going back to confidence, to talk to people, to give value. Number 3 is conscious competence, which again, let's go back to that example. When you go to role play, you might sound robotic, but it's gonna give you a structure, what to say,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So that's where you start
That's what the scripts are there for.
making money, a little bit of money, right? But where you wanna be is in the 4th step, which is unconscious competence, where you can be, having lunch right now and someone approached like you did right now with the manager.
Should've
Trust me,
recorded
guys.
that, by the
Yeah.
way.
He
Trying
was
to sell a
already
house right now.
he was already setting an appointment.
We're prospecting.
Like that. So that's the secret, guys. So just follow those steps and be coachable, right? So that's basically it.
Wow, that's good. You definitely sure. I know exactly the 4 stages that you just shared. I'm gonna try to look for that book as well because I
Tell me, bro. Yeah.
And now I know everybody's going to be wondering about the 5th step. So if anybody comes up with that book, comment it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
let us know.
Let us know. Leave comments on the video. Now,
Cheers, man. Cheers to
Cheers
that.
Cheers to the being conscious competent. Now, what is something that you're doing now that you wish you would have done when you first started the business? Like you're like, man, if I would have only been doing this when I first started, I would have made so much more money. What's that one thing you feel that you could have done better?
Done better. Budget is really important to make money, but to maintain it,
Absolutely.
that's key. You can make $500,000 now and you go and spend it all instead of investing, instead of
That
going
was
and
me when I
following.
started the business.
Instead of following
a lot of
richest
agents.
men in Babylon, right? Saving, that's really important to when you get paid, pay yourself first. Keep 10%, at least 10%, 20% of your paycheck. Just have it for any emergency. So that's what I think that I didn't start right away. I wasn't used to making money, so I was right? Having fun, right? Exactly. So, but yeah, I highly recommend you guys to save money.
How much of the money that you actually make do you reinvest back into your business? What percentage do you suggest?
Yeah, I would say 10% to 20% back to your business. I mean, it's an investment. You said it right. It's an investment. A lot of agents I bump into, they're scared of even investing money on leads, on Zillow, Facebook. Those are an investment that you have to track those investments, and obviously you expect a return on your investment back. If it's not working, you cut it.
The Millionaire Real Estate Agent talks about that. 10% into the business.
I love that
invested
book.
back.
He shared something very key on the Facebook. Right now, we've been seeing a lot of the marketing being shifted into a lot of the Facebook. One, your leads cost per lead is a lot cheaper than that of
absolutely.
Zillow, and a lot more quality leads. So if you're new to the business, definitely get with somebody that's already doing it and find out and figure out how they're doing it, because that's definitely the way that a lot of agents are prospecting for business.
Exactly.
So thank you very much for sharing that.
Now, one of the things that I love about what you've been sharing, more than a top producer, you're a business owner.
Yeah.
You run it like a business. I'd love to know, right now that we're seeing the market change a little bit, right? Interest rates are going up, contracts are down across the board, and we're seeing appraisals starting to come in low. The market's starting to change. What is it that you're doing to protect your business and prepare for the shifting market?
Well, I read another book, which I don't remember, right? But it's every business is about adapting to changes.
Absolutely.
I mean, like many companies, they went out of the business, the video, because the Blockbuster went out of the business because they weren't adapting to the change.
Netflix took them out.
Netflix and Redbox.
So, what I learned the little that I know, right? In real estate, there's always buyer's market. Seller's market is really rare, like a balanced, neutral market. So if the market crashes, guess what? There's going to be buyers, right? So it's about adapting to the market. So I'm not scared about the market shifting. It's just adapting to the market. There's always going to be someone buying or selling a home.
It's an opportunity.
Life events
Exactly.
happening, right?
That's what you call your investors. Hey, it's time for you to buy and flip those homes, right? I'll call Tapatio here to buy some homes.
Now, to end it, brother, what is the next step for you, Josue Ramon and company? What are your goals for 2018, and where do you see yourself and your company evolving to?
Right. Myself and my team, because it's a team. My every team member, I want them to fall in love with their diamonds, their goals, right? So their goals are part of my goals. So this year is going to be 75 deals, which is $750,000 gross commission. That's the goal. And also, obviously, I have big goals. To have the team do 100 deals a year automatically, basically, a system in place, and also have an office of 100 agents, but not just those. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for hungry, positive attitude, smart, with a lot of work ethics, right?
Those are all really great points for any individual to
Exactly.
attract,
So,
right?
So,
But like we attract who we are, and that's why you're gonna attract them, because
Definitely.
that's exactly who you are.
exactly. And that's my goal, to have 100 agents, 100 producing agents. Keep it small, but everybody productive.
I love it. Big visions.
Yeah.
Big visions.
Thank you
that's
for
out
sharing
there.
that. You guys heard it right here. We're gonna hold them accountable. 75 deals, 750 in gross commissions.
And 100 agents.
And 100
Got that one
agents.
too.
Coming soon.
Well, thank you very much for spending your lunch with us, spending some time with me and Monica. We hope to do business with you, and thank you for giving up your time back to the Downey members. The Greater Association always spends a lot of time in helping and improving, because we invest money in them. They want to make sure they invest in us.
Absolutely.
And this is just one vehicle that we do it with, and we appreciate you actually taking the time to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
A
Monica.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Absolutely a pleasure.
It's been amazing. Thank you, Jose. I know it was your idea, so hey, I'll give you all the credit. You're doing an amazing job. Helping, because that's what I believe in helping each other and growing
Absolutely.
together. So
Thank you guys once again for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. We bring this to you guys so we can bring back value. And this is the reason why we bring the best of the best here, like Josue Ramon, to make sure they share exactly what's working for them. So thank you guys once again.
And special thanks to Executive Vice President of the Greater Downey Association of Realtors, Jeanette. We're super excited for this opportunity. We love you. And also, if you're watching, don't forget to drop a comment, drop some emojis, make sure you're liking it, heart it, shoot us that little wow emoji. We love it. Share it out.
Any feedbacks, really appreciate it, guys. Any questions you guys would like in the next episode, drop them in the comment section below, okay? See you guys next time.
See you guys.
See ya.
Cheers.